guys and welcome to today's video. Today I am super excited for this one. I'm super excited. Background hasn't changed yet. I know you're probably thinking that. Are these annoying, by the way? Are these, like, is this annoying to look at? Is this annoying to look at? I keep thinking like, oh no, it's nothing, it's fine. But then I'm like, is that annoying to look at? I'm so excited for today's video. The reason I'm excited is I think I'm the last one to talk about this. I'm the last one on planet Earth to talk about this. But I'm still excited, which is why we're here today. I'm talking about the BPerfect Carnivall 3 Love Tahiti, and well, BPerfect and Stacie Marie Love Tahiti. This is a mess already, isn't it? Carnivall 3 palette. I bought this recently. There was like a sale going on BPerfect's website where you got like 20% off or something like that. I can't quite remember. I bought it like 2 weeks ago and then it like took a while to get here. And here it is. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. I also bought the lashes. I don't know if there were 2 lashes or 1. I think there was only 1 pair of lashes. They're in the Universal Lash Collection in Tahiti Lash. They just look like this. They are really beautiful. They're very big. There you go, camera's focusing now. They're very big, but I think I can make them work because they're really fluffy. So although they'll look like absolute like chinooks on my eyes, I'm thinking that with a dramatic look it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then I also bought 2 highlighters. This is because of Angelica Nyquist. You know, another episode of what Angie made me buy. I love her 2 bits. Oh my god, that woman, love her. She was talking about how much she loved these and she's like, I wish there were more colours. And I was like, oh, so I was going to skip these because I was like, I don't need another highlighter. I have literally nearly over 100 highlighters. Do I need another one? No. Don't need any of this really, but I don't need these. But then she was like, yeah, they're sensational. And she just put them on her cheeks and I was like, that looks stunning. So of course I couldn't just buy 1 shade, I had to buy 2. I bought Do You and Skin Sheen. The one thing I did I restrained myself from was the lipsticks, the liquid lipsticks that came with it, and I didn't need the mirror either, so I refrained from buying the lipsticks and the mirror. The reason I didn't buy the lipsticks is because I have so many lipsticks. Exhibit A. Like, this is a lot of lip, and I have a few in front of me, and like a few packed away. I don't need any more lips, okay? Any more lip products. I do not need any more lip products. It's a no-no, and I just feel like when I do purchase a lip product, it's because I'm very intrigued about them or because something about it pulls me in. And to be quite honest with you, the BPerfect lips, they could be amazing, like the liquid lips, but I would have bought them for the sake of buying them and I'd probably use it once. They probably might be amazing, but I've got enough liquid lips to last me till the day of my funeral, okay? So I haven't bought that, but I bought the rest of it, and I know everyone's played around with these things and reviewed them, and you're probably not going to be coming here for a review at this point because, let's be honest, it's probably been out for about a month now. Has it been about a month? I think it might have been more than that. I don't know, I get my dates all mixed up, but it might have been more than a month now I think about it. Ugh. So yeah, I'm very, very late, but I want to play with it. I was excited about it. I couldn't bloody wait. I haven't opened it yet. Like, literally, it's still in the cellophane. It's still in the cellophane. I'm buzzing. Can we just pray for me and hope that none of these are cracked? Okay, no, it's good. It's good. I'm all good. So I have never owned a BPerfect palette before. Oh my god. I don't typically like big palettes. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be a review. There's so many out there. I want to just tell you my thoughts, play around with it, have a little chit chat, get ready with me, you know, and play around with this palette. I'm super excited. I want to play around with this so many times. There's so many colours in here that I cannot wait to just swatch. I'm so excited. I will swatch them for you because I just enjoy swatching colours in general. I'll just try and do it quickly and not talk about the colour because I tend to do that. I'm like, this is the green, it's got some depth to it, so it's sort of a khaki green with a little bit of pukey poopy brown in it. I'm just going to tell you what the colour is because there's so many. So the first shade in this palette is Forest. We then have the shade Bamboo, Key Lime, Vanilla, The Deep, Khaki, Tahiti Green, Tropics, Reef, Lagoon, Clay, Cocoa, Rum, Tan Lines, Ginger, Sand, Yellow, Coral, Bear, Hibiscus, Mango, Sundown, Blaze, JJ, Chili Pepper, Pearl, Bloom, Pink Lily, Blue Moon, Fruity, Lilac, Tahiti, Rose Pink, Magenta, Blackberry, Starlight, Grape, Amethyst, Twilight, and Black Beach. Okay, well, my poor arm is now absolutely blotchy and red as hell. I'll flash up all of the swatches all together so you can see them all on my arm. I did think the first half of the palette, if I'm completely honest, didn't swatch that brilliantly. I was a little bit disappointed in some of those greens, but swatches aren't everything. Swatches aren't everything, and I've got high expectations for this to be on my eyes. Everyone has said how much they love it. I do want to just also point out that whilst I've got it in front of me, this here, can you see that? So all of the starred shades, I believe, are pressed pigments. So of course they're going to be a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more va-va-voom-y. So I was expecting them to be good anyway. This definitely, I mean, it weighs more heavy on the purples and pink. You can definitely see that it weighs more heavy on the pinks. I'd say half of the palette. I mean, half of the palette is pinks, purples, and that sort of vibe, and then the rest of it is kind of like these three here. These three columns are like your greens and blues, and you've got kind of like the browns transitioning into the orangey corals and then straight into like red, pink, purple. And I really like it. I really like it. I like all the shades in here. I am hoping that some of them perform better on the eyes than they did swatched, because some of them were a little bit lackluster, and some of them have already developed like that slight, you know, when you get like, not hard pan necessarily, but like that film on top. So I might have to dig in there with my brush a little bit just to get them going. But all in all, I've got to say it's a beautiful, beautiful colour story, and I've heard nothing but good things. So let's get it on my eyes. I think I'm going to use my t-shirt as inspiration. This is a tie-dye t-shirt that I made with my own hands, my very own hands. And as you can see, I've got like pink, tealy, green and purple. And I think that's what I want to do on my eyes, like a really weird combination of, I want to use like Reef, this one here, and then a few of the purples, and then perhaps a few of the pinks. Maybe it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work. Let's just get into it and find out. I'm going to start off with the shade Hibiscus, this bright pink. I'm going to start this in the, oh my goodness, in the inner corner. Cleaned off my brush. I'm going to go into the shade Reef, this one right here, this bright turquoise green. Let's go into Tahiti, this one right here, and I'm just going to pop this on the outer corner. I'm also going to take the Tahiti shade on my lower lash line as well and just drag it all the way under. And then with a little smaller blending brush, I'm going to go into the shade Bear, this one right here, and I think I'm going to like tuck it just above the pink shade, the Hibiscus shade, just to kind of diffuse this out. I'm going to go back into Hibiscus, the initial pink, and just kind of retuck that where I put it, just to kind of emphasise that bright pink again. I'm going to go into Lagoon, the bright blue. I should have done this in reverse and done Reef to blend it out, but we're going to touch Lagoon. Oh, this could be a nightmare. And I'm just starting the crease to actually just tuck these two purple and the blue together. thinking I might just go over the Reef shade with Lagoon, and then you use Reef to blend out Lagoon instead of vice versa, because yeah, I messed up my colour theory a bit there. And then I want to use Reef, the turquoisey colour, to just go above that blue. It's kind of looking a little bit messy, but just stick with me because the blues into the purples are fine. I think it's just meshing this pink in will be the trouble. I'm going to go back into Hibiscus, the bright pink, and just go back over and mesh it with a little bit of Lagoon that I put down. Like I am literally trying to force two colours that just work, like they won't blend together because they create purple. I didn't think that through, but we all live and learn. In fact, I'm going to take Hibiscus and just run it through the entire crease and see what happens. I'm then going to go into the shade Blackberry, this one right here, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner. And I'm just going to try and blend that into the blue a little bit. This is the messiest look I think I've ever done in my entire life. I'm going to take the shade Black Beach, the black shade in the palette, and try and deepen up, whoa, deepen up the outer corner. Oh, it's so pigmented. I'm just going to take Blackberry and just shove it on the outer corner of my lower lash line, kind of dragging in some of that Black Beach as well. And then I'm going to go into Reef and just drag that around. This is like the messiest look I've ever done in my life, and I'm really not happy with it. How do we rescue this? Oh. Okay, we rescue this by covering half of it up with concealer and doing sort of a cut crease thing, I'm thinking. Okay, after covering up half the lid, I think I'm going to stick a shimmer over it and just hope for the best at this point. You know when they say you win some and you lose some? I'm not winning. I am not winning. I'm going to take the shade Rose Pink on this little brush, and I think I might spray it as well just so we don't get any fallout. And I'm going to put this in the inner corner where like the pink was all originally. Again with another little dinky brush, I want to go into the shade Starlight, this one here, and give it a little spritz. And this is going to go in the centre of my lid. And then finally I'm going to go into the shade Amethyst, this one right here, and I'm going to pop this on the outer portion. I'm just going to go back into Starlight with the brush, just kind of like blend and mesh those two together. It's quite a chunky shadow, the Starlight one. I'm going to go into Black Beach. Wiggle this about, literally just taking the smallest touch. And then finally for the eyes, I'm going to take the shade Pearl, this one right here on this little pencil brush, and I'm going to go in the inner corners with this one. Oh wow, it's got like a really cool blue reflect. Was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not obsessed with this look at all. I'm gonna just take 5, put some mascara on, and then we can apply the lashes. But I'm just gonna go wee tea, all for me. I was trying to think of a third thing that rhymed, but it doesn't. I just need a wee and a cup of tea. And we'll come back, put the mascara on, put the lashes on, and we'll see what this looks like. But I'm not obsessed. I am back. The lashes are on. They're far too big for my lids, but I already had them half on. And by the way, I love the packaging. As a side note, I love this packaging. It's just cardboard, so it's not like plasticky. It's not excessive. It's got a little bit of plastic in, obviously, but it's just really, really nice. It's got like this lovely pull-out section. It's a lovely, lovely packaging, lovely box. It feels really luxurious. The lashes themselves, if I just cut off a tiny bit, I mean I could take them off and cut off a tiny bit. That was my chair, not my bum, by the way, making that noise. If I just cut off a tiny, tiny bit of each bit of the inner corner, they'd be perfect. But because I put on one and then I realised it was too long, I was just like, look, I don't like my makeup as it is. Let's just whack them on. They just look like this. They're very, very fluttery, very, very big. Like, these are like Chinooks. Look how big this is. That is a massive. I could take off if I blink hard enough. Like, they're big. But do you know what? In my heart, in my really cold as ice heart, there's something in me that loves them. I love them. I think I just need to cut them because it's throwing me off that the inner corner is like overhanging into my actual retina. But beautiful, so fluffy, really high quality feeling, really, really nice. Can't remember how much these were actually. Were they like 8 or 9 quid? So they weren't like cheap. But they don't feel cheap at all, so I don't mind. I don't mind paying money for like nice lashes. If I'm paying £8 or £9 for like an eyeliner, I'd be a bit like, whoa, where's my money going? But you know, good quality box, feels really nice, looks beautiful, and the lashes, more importantly than the box, are really lovely and spaced out. I really hope you can see, but they're spaced out beautifully. You can see it more at the front here when it gets lighter. They're really beautiful, really fluttery, and but they are huge. They are absolutely monstrous, but they are, like I said, too big for my eyes, so I will need to, you can just see there, look, I just need to take off the first bunch as you were, I don't know. So that's what they look like. Zooming you out because I want to play with the highlighters. I just hate everything on my face. This foundation that I've got on by Charlotte Tilbury, this one, whoa, it's just awful. It's like the worst foundation I've put on my face for a very, very, very long time, and I'm really disappointed because it cost me a lot of money. And these highlighters are kind of like, I mean, I was watching Angie's video, Angelica Nyquist, as I said at the beginning of this video. Love that woman to death. She was talking about how much she loved these, and that's the reason why I got them. They are a little bit like Colourpop Super Shock highlighters, and that is one of my favourite formulas. Like, I love them so much. I have like 9 of them, I think. So this is the shade. It comes with like a little protective cap thing that I will inevitably lose. This is the shade Skin Sheen. I didn't know what that shade was then. Yeah, Skin Sheen. So it's kind of like this white, like icy white, with like a yellowy pink reflect to it. Let's go for it. Ooh, it's very glittery, my goodness. Like, look how glittery that is. I mean, it's very luminous and beautiful, but yosh. And then I have the shade Do You in the same packaging. This one's more of a pinky shade, probably, I don't know, hopefully it doesn't, it's like not as sparkly, but it's kind of got like a bluey pink reflect to it. Let's swatch that one. See, it's not as sparkly. Well, then again, actually it is. It's not as sparkly as in like glitter, but it's definitely sparkly. Oh my goodness, these are really wet looking. Let's apply both. I'm going to use my fingers on one side, I think, and then I'll brush on the other and just see how it compares. So usually with these products I just take my ring finger and I will, oh my god, I will pat it in, and then take my middle finger and like pat it out. So like pat it in, pat it out, pat it in, pat it out. Just like Karate Kid. Wipe on, wipe off, wipe on, wipe off. And like build up that way. My camera just died, sorry about that. I'm just saying I'm going to take this sort of really dense blending brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill and Morphe JH08. And I just try like buffing it in. I don't typically like cream highlighters with a brush. I just find that they're better with a finger. Sometimes you can apply them with a finger and buff them out with a brush, but I don't typically like applying them with a brush. This is nice. You do get more, like, you pick up more with a finger. You can see that in comparison. I'm going to use Skin Sheen, the slightly frostier of the two, and bing bing, whoa, that is interesting. I love a metallic highlight and I love a cream highlight, but I'm not sure I like sparkles. It's very glittery. So, I hate everything. I mean, my hair's greasy. I I hate, you know when you just hate your head? I just hate my head. I hate my whole head right now. Hair's greasy, my skin looks like absolute trash. Like from far back, again that was my chair, not my bum, I keep hitting that thing. You know, the little pedal, the pushy up and down pedal. From far back, like really far back, like social distancing far back, doesn't look so bad. Look kind of funky, looks like I'm into a bit of colour, looks a bit crazy. But when you get up close, which I'm about to do in a minute, it's bad, man. I also had something stuck in my teeth, and I think it was lipstick or like lip balm, which is Lush. So if you saw that, sorry. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Let's just start off with the palette, shall we? I really wanted to like this, and I don't. Like, I really wanted to like this. Maybe it's the colour story I've chosen. In all fairness, like, I tried to be out there and not be boring, and it just looks like a unicorn has literally farted in my face. So, I think I need to try this again. Like, I need to try this again and try and do something completely different, like a blue and a green perhaps, or an orange and a red, or a pink and a purple, and not try to mix the whole colour story together, because I think that's where I went wrong, is trying to mix the turquoise into the purple and the pink, and it just wasn't happening. So yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it didn't swatch very well in the beginning, but again, it's not all about swatches, it's how it applies to the face. But then equally I'm like, so I don't know man, I don't know how I feel. I genuinely will have to play around with this again, because I'm not in love, and I was really hoping to be in love and like the first, like off the get-go, like straight off the bus, as they say, and I just really don't. So kind of disappointed by that. The lashes, the beautiful lashes, love the packaging, as I have said, but more importantly the lashes themselves I think are beautiful. They are Chinooks. If you don't know what a Chinook is, it's a helicopter, a big beefy one, a big beefy helicopter. That's, yeah, that's what I've currently got on my eyes, but they are really stunning, and they also suit me better when I trim them, which I will do when I take them off. The highlighters, I just feel like they're really glittery. Like, you can't see it from this far back, but in real life, like the actual real world, the actual mirror I'm looking at when I'm looking down, oh, they just look so glittery, man. I don't know. I just feel like if I saw this on someone else's face, I'd be like, damn, that is a glittery highlight you got on there. I will use them for my body. I love glitter on my body, like glittery highlights on the collarbone, and I love glitter like on, yeah, I love glitter on the body. Can I say it more than times? Like, no. It's just not something I grab first, so that's a shame. I just realised I forgot to turn back on my fairy lights after my tea break. Now let me zoom you in, so hopefully you can see what's going on. I'm so sorry about my foundation looking disgusting. I'm like missing half an eyebrow as well. This is an absolute show, isn't it? An absolute show. Can you see what I mean about the highlight? Can you see what I mean about it being quite glittery? Can you see that there? I feel like the camera's not really picking up as well as it is in real life. It's like nice but weird at the same time, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. Wow, I've got a really bloodshot eye as well. Can you see that? That's lush. What an, honestly, what an absolute nightmare of a video. Yeah. 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 I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna whip these lashes off. Ah, love that feeling. Now I look bald, like a little chicken. I always feel like that. I didn't feel bald before I put the lashes on, and now I feel bald. Do you know what I've just realised? These are also so heavy, I didn't realise how much light was in the room until I took them off. That's another thing to add. That's how thick they are. They're nice though, I like them. Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know what else to say really, because I don't really know how I feel. I'm gonna try this again. If you'd like to see me try this again, like I said, hit the like or comment down below, or do both. It's completely up to you. Thank you for watching this absolute disaster of a video, watching a unicorn poop on my eyes, watching my skin fall off every 5 seconds. What the hell? If you'd like to see a review on this foundation, I might do. Oh my goodness, do you remember Foundation Nation? If you've been here for a long time, you'll remember Foundation Nation. I tried to initiate a foundation review and like a series, and I think I did 3 of them, which was really successful. Maybe I could do like a whole week testing this. I don't know if I want this on my face for a whole week, but it's so expensive. Why does it look like crap? Thank you guys for watching. I so appreciate you. Thank you for bearing with me today in this absolute disaster of a video. This has been worse than Sharknado, and that's, if you've ever watched Sharknado, enough said. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos that I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me, especially when it's like this. Reality. Absolute reality. Take care my friends, stay safe and have a lovely rest of the day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!